out of touch. Even if you call, I won't answer. I'm done with wasting time. I'm always trying to pull me up under. I'm looking at your ways, even though I know I miss your lips. Cause even though you know that I can still see that you still care, you still care, you still care. I know that you still care, you still care. I see that you still care, you still care, you still care. I know that you still care, you still care. Oh, even though I miss your touch, even though I miss your lips. Tired of this relationship, you act like a movie script. I can never be the one, even though I did some wrongs. Still trying to find a meaning, so don't ask me why I'm leaving.
We are back. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It's been more than an hour of music. Jay's finally here. Paula's here. I don't know if you guys remember Paula from a couple weeks ago. She came down. Hello, Paula.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
You're saying you started the second hour with a bang.
Yeah?
You know, we were actually definitely like jamming out. I'm not sure if you saw him in Snapchat over the break and whatnot, but I was definitely Snapchatting my car on the way. I was like, when you tune into your radio show on the way to your radio show, I was like, yeah, no, you're playing some nice tunes and whatnot. It's nice. And now, you know, I have the whole team here. We have LOTi in the house. What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
It's been a while.
I know.
It's
Like,
been like a year.
Yeah, more than a year. More than a year. Good to be here, man. Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah, so how you been recently?
Man, I've been great, man. Just putting in work, just grinding, making music. Second EP in the works, finally.
Yeah.
Finally, it's coming soon. You know, excited for it. But it's good to be here, man. Thank you for having me today.
Okay. Well, we've obviously had you in before, right? We know who you are. But just for listeners and people who don't really know, right, your background, how you got into music and such, just give a little introduction to yourself.
For those of you who don't know me, I go by the name of LOTi. I'm from Toronto, R&B, recording artist, singer-songwriter. Originally, my background, I'm from Nigeria, but I've been out here in Canada for quite a while. Canada's home for me now. Put out my first EP last year. You could go check it out on lotimusic.com. Couple R&B bangers out there. You know, I'm out here making music and Jammin Wit Jay today, so you can hear more exciting stuff coming out. Second EP in the works. A lot of great music happening. A lot of stuff coming out. I'm excited for, you know.
That's dope. All right, so you said obviously you have a lot of stuff in the works, 2016 and whatnot. Not to get into too detail, we'll get a little. Obviously, we're going to ask more detailed questions and whatnot coming up. But what little, I guess, blurbs of things do you have planned up for this year? What little goals do you have?
Primarily my EP, second EP. I've taken a while. Actually, I know it's taking longer than I said it was going to take last time I was here. I was like, oh, it's going to be ready. But now I'm trying to focus on this EP, you know, coming from the first one. Trying to develop that sound, it's a whole new vibe now, a whole new storyline. I was just talking to Cassie before the interview started. The last time I was here, she was asking me this question about, yo, you know, you're making all these sexy songs, all these big Mickey songs, and like, you know, you ever gonna get into anything different? I'm like, okay, we'll see how it goes. And a lot happened between that time and now, and that's a lot like affecting me. I don't. Cassie's giving me this look.
I'm a fan. Everybody knows I'm a fan of LOTi.
I was literally right before when I was like 5 minutes away. I was literally the end of I can't remember the name of the track. I'm trying to remember.
The one I just dropped. You still care?
No. The one before.
Louder.
Yes, Here we go. Here we go.
So at the end of it, where you have the sex sounds.
Well, that was louder. That was louder.
That's
the
what
bridge
it was.
part.
Okay. So literally, I'm like 5 minutes away coming up the mountain in Hamilton, and I hear it. I'm like man.
This guy.
But yeah, you know, you have to have your own style. You have to be natural with it, right? So that's good, right? Like,
yeah.
It's something small, but it's like, who else really does that?
You know, I like to express myself. Like when I go in the studio and I make music, it's like I have this vision for the song, and it's like I remember when I put that in the song. That was the last night I put on that track, and I'm like, how do people go react to it? I'm like, whatever, man. This is my track. This is how I feel. And when I look at the song, when I listen to the song, Can Cassie give those looks? But yeah, you know, I feel like it just adds to the song, and it fits the vision that I have for the song, so I just rock with it. I mean, the radio's got the clean version, so it's whatever. But you know, it's still like that when I make it like that.
No doubt. With this track that you just dropped, what has kind of been the feedback with it? Talk a little bit about the song, writing it, the lyrics. Like, what was the steps that you took through that?
Well, this song, thank you for that question, first of all. The feedback has been great since I dropped it. I was actually just yesterday hit boywonder.com. It just hit This Is 50, Chris Brown's website, Mechanical Dummy, and a bunch of all that. So it's been getting a lot of feedback. The response has been great. People messing with the song. They like it. Everything's great. You know, as far as the inspiration behind the song, is like what I was talking about before.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot happened between the last EP and now. It kind of like affected me and changed me in a way as regards to like relationships and all that kind of stuff. And thanks to my producer, Kenny B. This is the first time we've been friends for a long time. We just started making music together since this whole EP thing came about. And as a matter of fact, he produced all the tracks on the EP. Yeah. And working with him has been great because he was able to like push me in that direction. Yo, listen, there's a lot of stuff you want to talk about. I wouldn't normally talk about like in human form. Me and you, I'll never talk about it because I kind of tend to like keep things inside a lot. Yeah. But when I get in the studio and I make music, that's the only part where I can express myself and be myself. So he was able to like bring out part of me and just like, you know, say it. Talk about these things that you want to say. And actually I get relieved when I do that. I mean, I'm happy I can actually take that story and transform it into something creative and something like a dope masterpiece, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of that has been like the inspiration for this EP. We took the whole inspiration from, you know, the relationships, the ups and downs, the confusions that come with all that whole nonsense and whatever. Yesterday I came up with the EP title. So now I'm actually satisfied with it. I'm ready to rock. So it's like,
are you going to give us a name?
I'm going to drop the name today. Everyone's going to hear it. I mean, everyone's going to hear it. That's why I'm here today. I got to come back here. Thanks for all the love, guys. Cassie, Jay, Paul is here. So, you know, I'm going to drop this EP title here tonight. It's actually called, my family just let it rock right now. Drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen. My new EP is going to be called No Love Lost. So it's entitled LOTi, No Love Lost EP. And just like I was saying, with like the songs and inspiration, when you hear that phrase "No Love Lost," it's like when you actually look it up and see what the meaning is, it actually means like when this hatred between two people. It's like, maybe hatred is such a big word, but you know when two people don't get along and they just move in their own direction, they're doing their own thing, they're no longer cool, whatever. But then I liked it because it's like, on the literal terms, for someone who doesn't even know it, it kind of painted like a positive perspective because no love lost. If the love was there, and now that it's over, it means there was no love in the first place. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, right? Yeah. And that's been like the whole theme for the whole EP and the whole songs in the EP talking about, you know, a lot of stuff that happened in between there to prove why we're not together anymore. And I was able to take that inspiration into it. So it should be dope. By the time you hear the song,
it sounds dope. It sounds dope.
It's different from all. I mean, there's still some really nice baby Mickey music and stuff in there. Of course. Right? I put a nice little spin on it this time too. And you know, with the sound in general, I try to modify the sound from the last time. You know, you know, I was talking about finding my sound the last time. It's like we found it and we improved it. And working with Kenny B and my new engineer Kyle, Mariana, and everyone on my team, they wanted to bring all that together. The song, you heard that when You Still Care. It's kind of dope too. So,
and that's the biggest thing, right? Like it's right with the fact, like you saying earlier, right? Being the first radio show or first interview that you did here, it's nice to see, right? As you're saying, someone own their sound, right? Yeah. Where it comes to a point where it's like years after years, right? Or EP after EP, right? Song after song, just to see that growth from every little step. It's just always nice to see, right? And I tell people all the time, I was like, that's the biggest thing. That's my biggest enjoyment while doing this, because to see the growth in someone, right? There's guys that came in since they've been 16. Right? It's just like them just getting into it, right? So it's just like you can imagine the growth you see, right? So it's just like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. It's gonna show in the music. That's a lot of stuff to be excited for. It's already out there. You Still Care. That's why the feedback's been great. Thank you for everyone who's been listening to You Still Care, by the way, sharing it, retweeting it, posting it, whatever you're doing out there. Thank you. And let's just keep the buzz going. I'm excited for this EP. A summer release for sure. Woo! Summer release for sure.
That's the best time for baby making music. Oh, it's too hot to do anything else, you know?
No. Right, well, also we're talking about it a lot, right? I don't even see why you should prolong it any longer. I think we should play a song right now for these people. Yeah, we should play a song. Go ahead, give it a shout out to it.
Right now, we're playing next. You Still Care?
Yes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the radio premiere You Still Care, first lead single of my EP No Love Lost, right here on Jammin Wit Jay show on the Hawk 101.5. Let's go.
What do you feel separates you from other artists?
Man, like realism, man. Like, that's what I call it. Realism, man. First of all, it's like the originality in music. it's like I just be myself. You know what I mean? Other people just, well, actually, let me not talk about other people. Before someone just fights, like, I got to hate him. But, like, yeah, like, for me, it's, I try to just be myself and keep my sound in it. My voice, especially, I just put my all into it. Make sure the inspiration is really real. Like, it comes from, like, most of my songs come from, like, somewhere in my heart somewhere, and that's what separates me from a lot of people. And it's like, as far as the sound goes, I hear a lot of R&B with a whole lot of like reverb and delay going on these days, and like everyone's on that party the weekend thing. I'm trying my best not to take jabs at anyone right now, but you know, it's not like it's good when you put it in the sound and make the whole, you know, sonically if it sounds right, cool. But for me, it's like I try to just keep that soul in the music.
Yeah, I know that.
I try to keep that soul in the music, and that's what I bring to. That's what I try to bring to it all the time. So you know, authenticity with the music, the original
and whatnot. What would you say? Right, you don't even have to name the song or whatever. But what would you say the duration of time it took for one of your songs, right, that meant the most?
That meant the most.
Yeah.
First of all, which song meant the most? I think it'll be "You Still Care," which is why I put it out first.
Yeah.
There's another song called "Find Your Love."
Mm-hmm.
That one I made first. I liked it, and then I made "On and On." I made "Times Are Wasted." Yeah, y'all just getting like the track titles right now.
I said you.
You know, and I got like "You Still Care," and last night I just made "Stay Open."
Mm-hmm.
Banger, man. Big banger. So "You Still Care," and that one.
How long did it take you to write that?
Between me and Ken, like 2-3 days.
2-3 days.
Yeah, because something funny happened, and obviously I just pick up. Ken is the one I talk to most of the time.
Mm.
You know, and he just gets me, man. Like he gets me. He's like a brother. You know what I mean? So we're just talking. I was just telling the story, and man, the guy goes. That guy just gets inspired with my life story. I don't know how he does it. I was like,
hey, that's how music's made, right? That's
you know. And then he made the beat, and being a producer, you know, and the way I work, I like to get the beat first before I like put my idea on it, on the melody, whatever. I come up with melodies quick a lot like that. So it's kind of cool. But he made the beat, he had this idea. He's like, yo, he sends me this beat. Like, yo, LOTi, so I was making this beat. And I was kind of thinking about what he said yesterday, like, because basically the song talks about, like, the confusion part of, like, the relationships. Like, you know when you're at that stage where it's like, you know this person really doesn't care about you, but they're leading you on?
Mm-hmm.
And you know you want
I had to ask that question. It's currently 8:03 right now, right? So you want to give your shout outs and whatnot, obviously, right? Shout out the track that you're right, Still Care and such. Shout out anyone you need to. Of course, thank you for coming in as always.
Always a pleasure having me. Thank you, man. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. I actually appreciate the love always. First of all, I'll give a first shout out to Kenny B once again. Thank you very big much for making this EP with me. Kyle, my engineer, Mariana, also my engineer, my man OGT in the cut, HML videos, visuals in here as well. Cassie, Jay, my girl Stephanie, Paula in the building. I just see Paul, my boy Paul, just walked in right now. So it's like my family, everyone else. Man, the team is really large. We really want to start doing the shout. We got to be into like that.
J. Cole style.
Yeah, I'll be like J. Cole's last track.
Just shout outs.
14 minutes. Oh my god.
And big shout out to everyone who's tuning in right now. Appreciate the love. Always supporting LOTi music. A lot of stuff in the works. Look out for the second EP coming out this summer. There's going to be amazing tracks in there. We got a whole lot of stuff to work on. I'm in a better place right now, so trust me, I got that fire, baby. That vibe is coming. So we in there, we ready. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Everyone who voted for that award. I haven't had an interview since the award, but thank you, man. Thank you for rocking with me always. And we're just going to keep doing more.
Let's do it. Alright. So right now you can go ahead and also
Yeah, so right now we're about to play my next favorite track. It's called Here We Go. It's already out there. You can go on my SoundCloud, go check it out. It's LOTi Music on SoundCloud. Now it's LOTi. Here we go.
Stay tuned.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Tell me how I make you feel now. Oh, yeah. She said, tell me how I make you feel now. Ooh, shorty, tell me how I make you feel now. Oh, till the sun goes